Welcome to Rhinos and Aliens.
What were you going to say, Francis?
I just found out
I just found out.
that technically speaking,
Technically. What?
your brain doesn't start to eat itself until you stay 8 hours longer than when you normally go to sleep.
Okay.
I mean, so basically, when the moment you stay out for 24 plus hours.
So that's why I've been getting dumber. You ever feel like you're slowly gaining dementia? Like it's happening right before your eyes and you just can't stop it?
If I was in your situation, yes.
Okay. That's how I feel sometimes.
Well, with your sleep pattern.
That's legit how I feel sometimes. I'd be like, yo, I don't remember doing any of this.
Now, to be fair, bro, the past 2 weeks for me have been... I was talking to Danielle about this. My mom had to remind me about my birthday for me to realize it's already February.
Yeah. Yeah, it's already February.
And that's when I went into this vortex of time.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful thing. Don't you just love the past?
Yo, we were just talking about, Iceland was 2017.
Yeah.
Honestly, does that feel like 4 years ago? I don't know anymore.
It actually, to me, I would say it almost feels longer. It feels like it's been a minute.
When I think about it, it feels longer. But off the top of my head...
Off the top of my head, yeah, I wouldn't say so.
No.
Maybe like 2 years.
Yeah. But if I think about it, I'm like, 4 or 5 years. Yeah.
Remember when we had to bike across half the fucking thing because you left your shirt? I should have just left you do that shit by yourself.
That was an adventure, though.
It was, but it was a sad adventure for me. I had to exercise.
But that city was beautiful, though.
Yeah, it was. But we didn't have to ride bikes to see it.
Yeah, we could have paid money to go get a shirt.
Yeah, that's all I needed.
I thought a bike was better.
I mean, you thought wrong.
For me, it was.
I didn't have to go with you at all.
Yeah, but you're a team player.
Exactly. I'm too nice. Next time I'm not going. Next time you leave your shirt on a bus in a random country, you're on your own.
I don't think you're too nice.
Huh? You don't think so?
No. Knowing you,
Yeah,
no, you're not.
me. I'm nice.
You're respectful.
Yeah, I'm respectful.
Yeah,
and I am nice.
You have your moments.
Yeah, I'm too nice. Some might say. The problem is I'm too nice to strangers.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's the opposite when it's my friend. I can be as mean as I want.
Yes,
And it should be the opposite way. I should be kinder to my friends and meaner to strangers.
True, but I would say a lot of people try to be nice to strangers for whatever reason.
Fools.
To impress them or whatever.
Fools. Strangers? Fuck that. Nothing but a stranger.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
I just don't like people.
Oh, I don't like people either.
All right, then. So we're in the same boat.
But I'm not nice to strangers.
Well, that's because you're you.
I don't even know what that even begins to mean.
It means that you are you and I am me, and we have different things we do.
Okay. So do you want to talk about this, Joe?
Let's talk about it. Who's Joe?
Bro, we're not... you know...
Oh. I thought you meant Joe Rogan, dude, for a second. I swear to God. It's like the most famous Joe Rogan, I guess.
You're the one who brought up the name.
I mean, I didn't... you brought up Joe.
No, but I meant you're the one who said, let's use Joe as the name.
Yeah, but then I was like, oh, forget about it. I don't even care no more. And then he was like, let's talk about Joe. So I was like, who the fuck's Joe?
Oh, so we don't have to. I just thought...
It's up to you, bro. Let's talk about Joe. What do you want to talk about Joe?
I don't... I feel like Joe is... You know what it is? It feels like Assassin's Creed.
Which one?
Well, pick whichever era. It just feels like I'm playing the same game over again. Uh-huh. And Joe is bringing me back to Victorian London.
Okay.
Do you remember that episode, by the way?
Yeah.
I named it Victorian.
The episode of Assassin's Creed with Victorian London. I would have to be Syndicate then, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Because they're in London, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you really remember that episode?
Yes, I remember it.
Because it was the same day
it
that...
was like a Victorian age.
Yes.
And there was a guillotine. No, that was the other one. That was Unity.
Yes. I don't know if we're actually speaking about the same thing. Are you speaking about the game? Okay. All right.
Yeah, the game. I feel like as you were playing the game was playing you, though. You know what I mean?
Yo, it was more so like... I'm playing the game, and I think I'm about to win. But the entire time, no, I was being
You hit
played.
with the reset stamp.
Yeah. Or more like the glitch that's
Remember, the longer you stare into the abyss stares back into you, man.
Do you even know what that means?
Yeah.
What does it
It
mean?
means the more you look at nothing, you become nothing inside.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That does.
I told you I know what it means.
Yeah, I didn't. No, but that makes
I'm
sense.
here to just spit knowledge, man.
It's a cat and mouse game.
Yeah.
But I'm the mouse.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
But the
but
mouse
this,
is smart.
but
Tom
this
and
ain't.
Jerry.
But this ain't Tom and Jerry.
But it could be.
It could be.
It could be Joe and Francis. It's a new cat and mouse show.
Okay, do you think I'm overreacting? Do you think like with the whole communication thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, not really. I understand where you're coming from, but I also understand where Joe's coming from. That's the thing.
How
It's like you guys are on two different sides of the planet.
Okay, so let's be unbiased here. What does Joe have a point about? Like, where do you see Joe's side?
Oh, just people being busy. But I also understand busy up to a certain point, you know? Because if
Yeah.
I message Joe, like, yo, what up? And 3 days later, Joe messaged me back, doing nothing. I no longer give a fuck. I stopped giving a fuck 2 days ago, man.
But the fact that they're doing nothing makes it even worse, though, right?
I mean, for some people, yes.
Okay.
But at a certain point, too, like, I'm the type of person is if you text me, right?
Yeah.
And say I'm asleep, and it's been like 6 hours since you text me, and you texted me something that was time relevant, like, what are you doing? 8 hours later, if I respond to you watching TV, like, I feel like it's worse to do that than to just not respond. You know what I mean?
Even if you were sleeping, or are you saying you were watching TV the whole time?
No, I was sleeping. But at the time, I was like, I was watching TV, and then I remembered, oh, shit, somebody texted me. Let me see what it was about. And then it's like, what are you doing? But that was 7 hours ago. What do I do?
So you think no response is better than that response?
Sometimes I say no response is necessary. No response is the proper response.
I guess it depends on the person then at that point?
Yeah. In the situation, you know?
Yeah.
Like I said, because if you text me, you want to do something, I'm free for the next 4 hours. You want to do something, but I'm asleep, and I wake up 2 hours later. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
You know, he probably already started something. You know what I mean? You see what I mean?
That's time sensitive.
That's what I'm saying. If it's most of the time, if it's time sensitive, it's like I don't even want to text back because I've missed my chance, and now it's just, you know, I feel rude.
Yeah.
See what I mean? But I'm not saying. I mean that if that comes into play too much, though, you know what I mean?
Then it almost becomes an excuse then.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So Joe has to just think about things and realize that we are the better podcast.
That came. Yo, as a quick segue though, dude, I've been on just randomly on YouTube. Dude, there are so many video podcast. I'm not even
absolutely.
Bro, it's I'm like, oh my.
I mean, we have one of them.
I know, but at least we can.
Everyone's doing it. Francis, you're on one right now.
At least we can say we started this going on 4 years ago now.
That's pretty. Oh fuck, that's a long time. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, we started the same year we went to Iceland.
That's disgusting.
It is, especially considering how many subscribers we get.
Slow roll, baby. These are the best rides, the slowest ride.
Slow but steady wins the race.
Steady wins the race. Our fucking YouTube is the tortoise. Everyone else is the hare.
Yeah, but
they're gonna live. They're gonna fucking go fast, die fast.
at least
We shall live long and prosper.
we're not selling out, so I respect that.
Not yet. You want to offer me something?
Honestly speaking, if we could make a quick $1 million to sell out, I would do that and just retire.
Yeah, me too.
Like podcasting, I love you, but if it meant $1 million,
Well, it would be 3 million. One for me, one for you, one for
Daniel.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
That's true.
Why must people bother me? I hit it with the old, the old silence.
Okay, getting back to Joe, I remember that. I would put it in my head. What were we saying about Joe? But
Which Joe are we talking about?
Joe, not Joe.
Not Joe Rogan, the other Joe?
Yeah.
Joe Reagan.
Yeah, Joe.
What was I talking about with that person?
I don't know because you segued into Joe Rogan.
Oh, yeah, I did. I just thought it was a funny segue. It was, right? Okay,
Yes, it was.
I appreciate that. I'm just saying, right? Sometimes...
Once it becomes a trend, then you can't keep using it.
Yeah. It becomes an excuse.
Yeah. Rather than an actual
exactly.
reason.
So it's like you said, if it keeps happening, then it's just like, all right, I see where we stand.
Yeah, but do you think with where Syndicate was...
Victor, yes. Victor from Syndicate?
Yes. And where Joe is, aren't you seeing a similar trend from the information you've gathered?
Or from the information I've gathered, sure, but I haven't gathered much. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, okay. But so what do you think is on Joe's side that benefits them compared to Victor from Syndicate?
I mean, the problem is we're comparing, it's like comparing rhinos and aliens. You know?
Bro, you're on fire. Are you planning this ahead of time, or you're legit the moment I say something?
This is popping into my head, dude.
Or keep it rolling. I know I forced that metaphor a lot, or that saying a lot, but that was a smooth plug.
Yeah, that's what I do, dude.
And guys, that is how you plug in rhinos and aliens. That was the original creation of the term.
It was, yeah. That's how you started saying it.
Yeah. And now it's a podcast, but
it's like comparing rhinos and aliens. You know what I mean?
I remember you were saying that because of the time period.
Yeah.
And
different people.
Yes.
Different generations too. You got Victorian London, which is old.
Yeah, but Joe is
Joe is new and fresh. He's very popular with everyone.
Yeah. Even though if we look at the specific character of these two people, Joe is older than Victor when these stories are taking place.
Makes sense. Yeah. That does make sense. But who's the better person?
Yo, bro, you know what's so crazy? This metaphor is going so crazy because it's
working out very well.
Yes. Yeah. Victor really is younger than Joe.
Yeah.
But Victor is taking place in a further past time than Joe is.
I told you, bruh. I'm here to clear things up, bruh.
Okay, continue with this schooling.
Okay. Well, okay. So, like I said, Joe is new and Joe is fresh, right?
Yes.
He's super popular. Mm-hmm. He clears things up a lot.
Yeah. Depending on your type, they would say, especially for his age, he is very good looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have no idea how old Joe Rogan is, by the way.
He's in his 50s.
Really? I wouldn't have guessed. I would have put him like late 30s. So good for him.
Oh, I just because of his wrinkles, I would have said 40s, but no matter what, I would have never... He looks at least 10 years younger.
I'm also going to be honest. I don't remember what Joe Rogan looks like. I have not seen... I've never watched the podcast. I've seen clips from a podcast. I've never watched the podcast from him.
Well, when was the last time you saw a clip? Because
years ago.
I only watch his clips now because he moved to Spotify, so...
He doesn't do video then?
No, he does video on Spotify.
Oh, I didn't know they do that.
I'm not...
Not about it?
Not in my wheelhouse.
I get that. I'm just saying, right? If you look at it... Victor from the Victorian Assassin... I was going to say Victorian Assassin's Creed.
Oh, okay, Syndicate.
Victor from Assassin's Creed, right?
Syndicate.
That's like 4 years old, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the last time I
actually
heard the voice and experienced it, too.
Yeah. So, and it was good, but it just wasn't right, you know?
No, now looking back on it, it wasn't right. Something was missing there.
Yeah, see?
When I experienced Joe, too, in the moment it feels right.
Yeah.
But then...
But what are we living in, for instance?
It is a corona world. That's a good point.
We live in the moment.
We do. We live in the moment.
Yeah.
That just, I don't know, bro. I feel like I'm coming up with excuses rather than
you are. That's exactly why I was just going to let you keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I should feel right then. It's like, okay, just end it where it is.
No. No, Francis. You have to play it out. Curiosity, bro.
Killed the beast.
Yeah. You got to find out.
Gotta find out.
Yeah.
But it gets to the point, especially with the way I work, there's a certain period where you can't keep going periods of time when, like, I feel Joe only talks when it's convenient for them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's how it works, man. He, like I said, he's a busy guy, popular guy.
Yeah, but then that just shows you where the passion is.
I guess that's fair enough to say.
Right?
Yeah.
Because
I can't argue against
if
that.
you're truly passionate about something,
You
like
would want to do it more.
yeah,
I
you
get
always
that.
find the time for it,
Yeah, I
as
get
we
that.
always say.
Oh yeah, I get that.
Like, as we go back to the whole female thing, if a woman really wants to talk to a man, even if they are having a busy day, they will find the time to just send something or
Yeah.
talk for 5 minutes. But
I agree with you. Man, it's just stuck. You're stuck in a hard place, man.
yeah, I have to decide if I want to keep experiencing Joe.
Well, I know you love the podcast, so you might as well.
I might as well. Okay, bro.
You know, absorb Joe for all he's worth. You okay there, buddy? Bum, bum, bum.
Okay, so do you have anything you want to... Are you talking about the song Bump It Up?
No, I was just doing bum bum bum.
Oh, okay.
I was just wondering if you're okay over there. You just looked at your phone in somber.
Because a message popped up. Like, I didn't exit out of the app, and it was still on a message.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no!
No, so I was just...
Oh no! It was Joe Rogan. Did he hear me say that our podcast was better? Tell him I apologize. It's not true.
Okay, do you want to get on the topic of talent?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay, so does everyone have a talent?
No.
So can anyone have talent?
Yes.
Okay, so do you think this is the same as saying if anyone can have talent and if everyone does end up getting talent, then no one is talented because...
everyone's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's a correct statement.
So,
If everyone could fucking,
play basketball, for example.
play basketball, do a one-handed handstand, it wouldn't be a talent because everyone could do it.
Okay. So that means no
It
one
would be
is
the
talented.
common. Yeah, it would be the common. That's like me saying I have a talent with clapping my hands. A lot of people can clap their fucking hands. It's not a talent. It's common.
So you're saying a good portion of individuals aren't talented then?
Yeah. There are also two forms of talent, I think. I think there's the talent that you're born with and a talent that you obtain.
So natural versus...
And then I do believe there are a very select few who have both.
So what do you think is the difference or what makes somebody gain talent? Do you think
Hard work.
Hard
Or it could also just be dumb luck.
That's a good point too.
But I believe you can obtain it. You know, if you're not born with it, I believe it is obtainable. I'm not sure how yet. Well, I'm not sure how you would make it obtainable. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I'm not saying the same thing's going to work for everybody. You know what I mean? So, but then I also believe that there are certain people who are obviously born with talent.
So my questions are, where does that leave me and where does that leave you?
I'm talentless. And you might have a talent in something.
Do you believe you're talentless or you're just saying you're talentless?
No, I believe I'm talentless.
And that's just being honest with yourself.
Yeah.
So
I mean, there's nothing wrong without. I don't have any talent. I don't think I'm exceptional in anything. I think I'm good in a lot of things, but I don't think I'm exceptional.
yeah.
Yeah.
What
Because
if-
to me, if you're talented, that means you've crossed over from good to even great. You know what I mean?
And some people might say it's even greater than great.
Exactly. But for me, the bare minimum would be from good to great. And I'm
Yeah.
good in a lot of things, but I'm great in maybe one or two things.
What do you think you're great in?
I think I'm great in like video games.
From some of the photo shots I've seen, yeah. I would agree.
But I also think that it was not something. I don't think I have like born talent in that at all. Because there are games that there are games that I've been playing for years, and there are still people who will pick that up and be better than me. and that's born talent. But I don't get mad at it. But I think I'm great at video games. I don't know what the other one is, but when I find out, I'll let you know.
So you think you're only talented in certain video games just because you work at it, not because you
I feel like at some point in my life,
Yeah.
I was good at it just because I was good at it.
Yeah.
Lately, I feel like my gaming has deteriorated immensely from when I was younger. Like, immensely.
Reaction time and stuff.
Absolutely.
Do you think that has to do with just how fucked your schedule has been for the past couple of years?
It honestly could be, yeah.
Because, like you said, you said you recently have moments where you feel like you could actually feel dementia
Yeah.
coming along. Mm-hmm. What does that really feel like to you?
It's me realizing that I'm not remembering things.
That you normally would.
Yeah.
Damn.
Or that I should remember. I told you when we started, you said, do you think a lot of people are born, or a lot of people are talentless? I said, yeah, I think a lot of people are talentless. I think a lot of people, well, the thing is, your talent doesn't have to be anything big either. You know what I mean? You don't have to be the best football player in the world. Your talent could be to balance a fucking, a 5-pound bar on your fucking nose or something. You know what I mean? A talent is a talent. A talent is just something that I think
Is
that
rare.
you can do. Yeah, something that you can do that not a lot of others can't.
No,
Not a lot of others can. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's true.
I think America's like one of the weirdest things
Why you say that?
because we have such a wide pool range and we also have such a wide territory. You know what I mean?
We
so
do.
it's just like super weird to me.
Well, I don't know if you brought this up, but as I think about it and I've heard, yo, bro, our states are basically the size of European countries.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. If you think about it that way, it's like it's nuts. But then again, it's understandable considering the fact is if I flew to California, it'd be completely different. You know what I mean? People there'd be like completely different. Friggin' time schedules would be different. Landscape would be different. America literally is like a land of diversity and variety.
Yeah.
Just itself, not even like, in people. I mean, it is in people, but just itself as a whole. All my games I get are free. So.
PlayStation Plus?
Yep.
So did you get the Greedfall and Tomb Raider?
Yeah.
Maneater too?
Yep. I only on PS5.
But you could still download it.
Not on the PS4. Oh, you mean add it to your library?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I didn't do that, though.
Oh. Why?
I don't know. I didn't think about it.
Okay. Well, the PlayStation 5 game is that Battle Royale thing.
Oh,
All Stars. You know what I'm talking about? The Battle All Stars thing? But I'm assuming you're getting Control and Concrete Genie? The new ones for this month.
Oh, yeah. Concrete Genie, definitely. Yeah, I heard that was good.
What-
Control, I don't really care about.
Really?
Yeah.
But just add it to your library.
Nah, fuck that.
So you would rather
library's full.
you would rather play Greedfall than Control,
I haven't played Greedfall yet either.
but you have it in your library.
Huh?
Then you add it to your library.
Yeah, but Control don't look good to me.
It looks better than Greedfall.
No. I haven't seen either gameplay.
So why would you get Greedfall and not Control?
Because I haven't been on the PlayStation Store in like 2 weeks, bro. Give me a chance.
Okay, I'm just saying, just put it in your library
No.
because it's the Ultimate Edition.
Dude, no way. I don't care.
It comes with the DLC, bro.
Oh, no way.
You don't care.
I don't care. Is the DLC free too?
Yes.
Oh, no way.
Fuck you, bro. And if you're wondering, yes, I'm laughing a lot because
it's funny. We live in a funny time, right, Francis? Is that Joe? You talking to Joe?
no, I'm not. No, bro, I'm not talking to
Let
Joe.
Joe know I needed a sponsorship. Tell him for $20 million. I'll do whatever the fuck he wants. I'll fight a bear.
Yo, bro, at this point, dude, just let me win a lottery, 500,000 after tax.
Dude, I'll let someone take my leg for $20 million.
I wouldn't. I will.
Just take it.
I will say this: after busting my ass on Tesla property because they didn't ice their
Oh,
sidewalks,
did you sue him?
bro, I appreciate my left arm so much now.
Yeah.
Is your dad retarded?
Yeah.
Because you're special.
Thanks. I know I'm special, and I know he's retarded, so it works out.
Is your dad a terrorist?
I mean, I have no clue. I don't know my dad.
Because you're the bomb.
I do know that one. That's hilarious.
Are you a personal trainer? Because you have me rock hard. Do you know how much a polar bear weighs?
Enough to break the ice.
Okay, I'm glad.
Francis,
I could get rid of these.
This pony walks into a bar, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And he goes to the bartender and he says, "Hey, can I get a drink? My throat's a little hoarse."
That's a good one.
Yeah, I know.
It's a good play of words, especially because if you get somebody who doesn't have a fluent English accent, they might actually be able to mix that up.
Man, great quote. Great quote.
Just give me a sec. Offering love
Offering. Okay.
through truth, which sometimes, in a sense, truth can hurt, but the lying would hurt more in the end.
Okay.
How do you feel about that one?
I mean, okay with it. I'm okay with it. It makes sense. It makes sense to you, right?
Yeah, it does, but I'm trying to think of an example. So that's basically like saying, so you feel you would rather know in the moment that your wife cheated on you than find out 2 years later.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that too.
I agree with that.
Just to be blunt and open from the get-go.
Yeah, that's Francis' specialty.
I'm not. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Okay, so can I text him this stuff then?
I don't care.
Okay, so
Either Big Daddy or Black Daddy would work. Big Daddy would work too because Adam Sandler. Just a
Jordan
funny
is
joke.
snack daddy.
That's just a weird thing to say over text, dude. Just randomly text Donnie, Jordan Snack Daddy.
I'm blunt daddy.
That's a good one too, because people would think it's because you smoke blunts, but it's not. Yeah, that's why I thought, yeah. So it's got to be a double entendre.
And you're Big Daddy?
Or Dick Daddy. That'll work too.
Or Dick Daddy?
Which one? Pick your name.
Okay, yeah, I like that. Blunt Daddy. I do look like a person who does smoke a lot of weed.
I often get that said to me, yes.
Oh, to you, yeah.
Absolutely. It's just I'm tired 90% of the time.
Oh, I thought it was because of the facial hair.
No, it's just because I'm tired.
Yo, by the way, I just realized this is the most facial hair you've had in a hot minute.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
I haven't had this much facial hair since probably Iceland. Keep going back to Iceland, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was before I worked at the hospital.
Man, that is right.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow I was watching Fantastic Beasts, the first one.
Nice.
I'm like, yo, that came out in 2016.
Yeah, it did.
It did not hit me until I thought about it. I'm thinking, for whatever reason, I was thinking it came out when the sequel came out. And then it hit me, the sequel was already going on 3 years old. And I'm just...
Yeah. Nice going, Francis.
Yeah.
We're getting old.
How do you feel about this Johnny Depp stuff? Do you feel like he should have been replaced? Because
No,
did we ever
absolutely
talk about this?
We kind of did. We touched up on it.
Yeah, but
I don't think we did it on video.
okay.
But, no, I don't think he should be replaced or should have been replaced. I just, from what I've seen and what I've heard, like I said, I think we talked about this where I feel like they were both
In the wrong.
Yeah. So, like, we talked about this because you know how...
I remember. It's starting to come back to me, yeah.
Where unfair, what's the word? Treatment for both parties. And there's no reason for it. Because if they're both in the wrong, then they should both have the same punishment, right?
Yeah.
So... And I agree with that. I'm not saying who's right and who's wrong. I'm just saying...
It should be consistent.
From what I've seen, they're both in the wrong. Or at least if he's in the wrong, there's evidence that she's in the wrong as well.
And they're not getting the same treatment.
Exactly. And that's fucked up to me.
That is. Especially going back to how we're supposedly... Especially in their business, everybody's supposed to be treated.
Yeah, that's why they do their... Well, that's the thing, though, because now it's not everybody supposed to be... Now it's everyone's supposed to be treated equally, but we're not going to treat everyone equally. We're going to give people favor.
Yeah, but it's not the people you think would be getting favor like it used to be. It's almost completely reversed.
Yeah.
Because normally it's the males, typically white males, they're the one who gets favor. But now it's...
To me, it should be whoever works the hardest, but now it's 100% females.
And if you're a colored female... Or whatever.
Minority.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm okay with. I like female leads. I'm completely okay with that. But she's not even a lead. She's a secondary character.
And bro, name me one film where she's acted better than Johnny Depp.
I know.
Name me one film where she's brought more box office oomph to a film than Johnny Depp.
Man, ever since the whole like I said, I don't mind female movies. I actually quite like them because it's a different twist on everything. You know what I mean? You get,
Yes.
you know, like one of my favorite movies to this day is still Lucy with Scarlett Johansson. ScarJo.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies. It's just super dope.
the ending
But
really
I
makes
feel
you
like
think too. Bro.
I feel like the movie wouldn't be the same if the lead was a guy. You know what I mean? But I hate the whole necessary steps you have to take where it's like, now we have to include a female character at least, if not, have a female lead character.
Yo,
And it's
have
like-
you noticed like there's been a big trend towards that, especially for TV shows?
I don't watch any TV, so I don't
Oh, okay. Well, particularly on Netflix, to where there's just a big push where it's either it's a female cast or it's the lead who normally wouldn't be. And I'm not saying that's it. Just something doesn't feel natural.
Yeah. No, I get it. But, well, I don't know, man. I honestly just don't know. I'm all about it because I like when things get shaken up, but it's like I feel like they're just getting shaken up for the wrong reasons, which is why I don't like it.
I agree.
Yeah. Like if you just want to straight up just be like, hey, you know what? We're gonna change things around. Boom. This person's now a female, and I'm like, all right, cool. Let's see how it goes. But it's more like now it's just like, oh, all this stuff is gonna happen. We gotta make sure we support this. So let's just, yeah.
Instead of doing it in a weird way, it's almost where if they just did it to do it, it would make more sense than why they're doing it now. Because they're now doing it just for the trend, for the publicity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, when you put it like that, normally that wouldn't be the right way to do it. Just do it to do it. But that would actually have been the better. What is your dream scenario?
My dream scenario is one day I wake up and I have a lot of money in my bank account magically. And I'm like, you know what? I'm out this bitch. And then I go to some place only beknownst to me,
Oh, okay.
find a female, and that's it. A beautiful female in both.
That's your dream
mentality and
sexual
spiritual.
scenario?
Sexual scenario.
Yeah.
I just meant my dream in general.
Oh, no, that's...
Okay, sexual dream.
Yeah.
All right, so I wake up.
Yeah.
It's a good start. I have no idea what else. I wake up, and then I go out to let's say I'm gonna go do something. What do I like to do? I like to play games. I go to a baseball game. Maybe that'd be fun. Nah, fuck that. I go to play games.
So, having sex while you're playing games?
No, that's just disgusting.
Then what is it,
I
bro?
have no clue, dude.
Do you have one?
Not really, no. I'm a simple guy, first.
No, in reality, I really think the whole... It depends on the person, but I think the whole sexual dream is very overrated.
Is it though? Is it overrated, Francis?
Well, it's just like when you're busting a nut, it feels good in the moment, but when you think about it after...
The existential dread comes in.
Where do you get that from?
The existential dread?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's a good line, because it does really creep in. Okay, so...
You ever just sit there and the thoughts creep up?
All the time.
Yeah, and then you just realize how sad everything is.
Can you get more specific?
Yeah, you realize how sad everything in life is.
All the time.
Yeah, that's the existential dread. That's it right there.
Does that happen to you?
All the time.
But you put a positive spin on it.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I can.
Bro,
I just refuse to die.
But weren't you the same person who said you don't care if you live past 70?
Yeah, I don't.
But you refuse to die.
Yeah, because it's not fun.
Oh,
If I
just...
die, I won't have any stories to tell.
Okay. Okay, bro, I do want to get into this, though, because are you consistently going back and forth between the whole, like, you really look at life and say, what the fuck is this? But you don't want to die. You want to keep the story going. Is that your mindset? Because I know
Yeah, pretty much.
sometimes we talk and you're making the most out of it, but then other times you just like,
Yeah.
what is this? What is the
No,
point?
it's exactly what you said. Where most of the time it's like, but then, I'm all right.
What makes you go back and forth mindset? Does something have to happen, or is it just
Freaking you just realize how shitty life is, But like I said, I refuse to die.
which aspects
I got too much to live for.
which aspects makes you think about this?
I don't know. Just things. Like random things, You just be sitting there watching a movie and that happens and you're just like, well, fuck that.
Yeah. For me, a lot of that really does come with just art. I listen to something, read something, see something.
Oh, see, Francis has all those. I'll just be on my phone. Francis is a fucking reader. What a loser.
Yo, in many ways, I almost think my greatest passion is TV shows and movies, but sometimes I wish I did live in a simpler time where I didn't have access to.
Just read books all day.
No, not even that. It's just a simpler life to where
I'm sitting here like
I see it in your eye.
I be blinking. Next thing I know, you're still talking. I don't know what the fuck's going on, dude.
Bro, it was this one thing when you were looking at me like this and you looked high as fuck.
I told you, dude. That's me. When people be like, "Oh man, are you high?" No, I'm fucking tired, man. Hey, dude, at some point you just blurred out to me, bro. I didn't know where I was. I was just fucking in it. I was just like, what?
Okay.
It was like I was listening to a fucking, like an audio book. Like all I was hearing was words, and I'm just like, interesting. Interesting. It's just because I'm too tired.
Okay. Look, can we go on one final?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
You know what this reminds me of? Some Dragon Ball Z with Hiroshi. Or what's his name? The ball dude?
Master Roshi?
Roshi match. Yeah, I said Hiroshi. Roshi, yeah. Man, oh my god.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
Yo, brother, that's what that yo. He was like, "You're what was it? You're freaking me out. You're stressing me out, man." Okay, let's go on one final The Last Jedi rant, bro.
Oh, dude. Let's do it. I'm all about this.
Okay, bro.
Yeah.
Because we have a Rhinos and Aliens impression. I did it with Damon. Mm-hmm. I just want to get this out there, bro. Okay. What about that film that you remember? Let's go down.
Very good choice of words there.
That just pros and cons.
All right, pros. I don't remember. But the cons, right?
Before you go, let me put my pros in there.
Okay.
Okay. The first pro, the opening scene is great.
Don't remember it.
With the starship and they're dropping the bombs.
No clue.
The second pro, the special effects is great.
Good? Okay, good.
Yes. The acting, great. Continued from The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
The color palette, great. The end of the film where they were on that salt planet and they had
that was dope.
that was dope. When I said acting, I meant acting. That's a different topic from the characters.
Okay.
Okay, now cons that you
I
remember.
mean, I really only have one con.
Okay, what's the con?
It's the fact that Jar Jar Binks is not the Supreme Leader.
But that's technically the next film.
Yeah, but that's my con with this film.
Explain.
My problem with this film is that I wanted Jar Jar Binks to be the Supreme Leader, and he's not. And that's my problem with this film. I don't care if they're saving it for another film. That's my problem with this film.
So your problem isn't the
My
fact...
problem in this film... No, the biggest con of the movie is that the main villain is trash.
Well, it turns out the main villain is trash, yeah.
Yeah. That's like... Because you know what they say. Every great hero is defined by his or her villain.
Which is why Batman's so great.
Yeah. Which is also why Rey is trash.
And you know what's fat, too? As bad as Lord Snoke was in that film, he's made even worse with the next film because you realize he's a gateway for Darth Sidious.
Yeah.
So it just makes it even less. My biggest problem with that film, it makes no sense, bro. Nothing about it makes sense after the first act.
Dude.
Bro,
Dude, just think about it, right? That's exactly why they should have put Jar Jar Binks in there. Because if nothing makes sense, let's make it make even less sense. Jar Jar Binks.
okay, so I have a list of stuff that makes no sense, right?
Hit me with the first thing.
If Snoke is a gateway for Darth Sidious, right?
Okay.
And he could connect minds
Okay.
between two people across the galaxy.
Oh, yeah.
How was he never able to sense where Darth Vader's kids were?
Because they had the force field of force. Of the force. It's called the Force.
Okay, that's just bullshit.
No, what do you mean, dude? I looked this up.
Did you?
No.
No, you didn't. Okay, so another thing is the whole casino scene. You remember that one planet that was just a massive casino with the kids, where Rey and they let those animal things out.
Yes. I do remember that, actually. I actually remember that.
That whole scene is pointless if
Oh, yeah.
If
we
the-
did talk about this.
yes, if the woman captain would have just told them from the get-go what the original plan was, they would have never gone to that whole scene is literally filler. It's filler.
I think I remember this. I think I remember being in the movies and being pissed about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that's the whole second act. That is the second act, and they threw it in there for the kids and freaking make sure you don't do bad things to the fucking animals.
Yep. Don't do bad things to animals.
At the end of the film, the whole Snoke thing, that's a problem.
Yeah.
What was the point of building him up in the first film? Oh yeah, you know what the point was? The two scripts were being written at the same time, so they didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
So how cool would have been, right?
Yeah.
If when he did that and Snoke got cut in half, right? And then out pots Jar Jar. Why is this so funny?
It's me!
He just gotcha.
That would have been even better than the Rise of the Skywalker, where they do the close up and it's Jar Jar. It would have been funnier if he came out of the body.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He came straight out the body. He was using the force to move the limbs and the entire time.
No. Going back to the novel where he had the apprentice,
Yeah.
he was using the apprentice as another body to
yeah.
hide himself.
Yeah, could be.
You know, it's like one of those species, they take on a new host to protect themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I really do wish somebody made a spoof of this, but a high quality spoof.
Yeah, no, you want the actual, the studio to make it.
Yes.
Yeah, I get that.
It doesn't even have to be canon. If they just said we're doing a spoof of this, put it on Disney Plus. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, but my biggest problem with this, bro, do you remember the ramming of the ship?
No.
Where they use the what is it called when you go through
Hyperspace.
yes, to destroy the fleets of
Yes, I think I remember something like that.
That makes no sense, bro.
Why not, bro?
Because if that was the case, why didn't they do that in episode 4 and 6 for the Death Star?
They weren't willing to sacrifice their lives.
Bro, that is my biggest pet peeve with that film.
Maybe they didn't think about it before.
So they didn't think about it for episode 9 either?
No. They were busy.
You remember they had that entire planet with hundreds of freaking, probably thousands of those massive spaceships that was being built? What is the point, bro? This is where logic breaks down. Dude, episode 4 and shit. See, this is my pet peeve too. People want to shit on the prequels.
People do want to shit on the prequels.
At least the prequels technically never made the original trilogy make no sense. In terms of what was presented in the prequels, it didn't make you think about, okay, why did this happen in those films?
Yeah.
The logic of the storytelling still makes sense.
Yeah.
Episode 8 and episode 9 literally makes no sense and completely, what's the point?
The point is to get the money.
Why didn't they do this for episode 7?
They're busy.
Yo, I can't believe I forgot that. Why didn't it? The Force Awakens, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Not the Death Star, the Star Killer.
Galactus.
Yes, Star Killer base. You remember Snoke? No, because he wasn't. What was the point of Snoke? He was mentioned in all these novels and comics just
to die like a bitch
and end up being a clone.
Yeah.
He dies like a bitch and he's a clone.
Trash.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us for another. We're just gonna end it.
Another. What was this?
A bonus show. Yeah.
Boner show number 29. What? That's not right?
No.
What is it?
You don't remember?
Boner show number 15.
No, it's 32.
Number 32. I was close.
No, it's not.
I knew it. I'm pretty sure. I actually thought we were in the late teens.
Just a friendly reminder, guys. Hit the subscribe button in this corner. And then for the newest video. Then for the most recommended. And then for our famous dick pic.